the chance, the opportunity to buy Bitcoin at discounted prices. The window's closing. There's still time. I'm gonna break it down for you guys, but we gotta not miss out on this amazing opportunity once it begins to really flourish in front of us. So right now, I'm gonna go over some stuff, but you guys gotta remember one thing too. Remember I said this in a few videos, and this is like a good reminder. It's just a good reminder, but basically, remember when I said I'm being very selective with taking short-term trades, and I said this yesterday, and I just hope this sticks with everyone. But remember when I said we need confirmation? Like right now, bearish position, so taking short on Bitcoin seems to be the way to go, at least until we have bullish confirmation. I'm gonna show you guys what bullish confirmation looks like in a moment. But I said, even if we come down, and we did, I do not want to buy short unless we break this swing low, because that will start to create that bearish momentum to push us down further, trying to get to 100K, maybe break below it to hit that big deep value opportunity, right? And guess what? We never got confirmation, and instead the price went higher. And this is why it's so important to just wait. Don't force trades. Wait for your own trading style to confirm a good buying opportunity. Mine's didn't happen. I didn't get a good, clear indication to buy any shorts, so I didn't. We never got that confirmation, and this is why it's so important. But basically, let's go over a few things before I go into this opportunity to buy Bitcoin that I'm trying to illustrate for you guys. But some cool stuff is happening. I just found out that there's this Chinese Bitcoin mining maker that has set up a U.S. production site, and that's very very it's to fight tariffs like it says right here, but that's very very interesting. There's a lot more Bitcoin mining backing up the network, and this is just incredible. It's a very strong network, and it's just continuing to get stronger. And we had a federal an FOMC meeting today, and just like expected, we didn't get any rate cuts. Basically, everything stayed the same. And Jerome Powell just said he wants to wait for more information to make a better, well-informed decision on whether he wants to cut rates and when he wants to. And I think some words that were spoken there was like a lot of the tariff inflation effects actually haven't kicked in yet. So it's just going to be very interesting to see macroeconomic data as it gets released in the future, because this is a very, very important thing, of course. And, asset inflation and just taking advantage of, trades and investments during large amounts of money printing that will eventually happen when they cut rates is just going to be amazing. But they can still do that now. It doesn't really matter. And this doesn't really affect the chart too much, but these are just, things that we should all be aware of, in my opinion. But let's take a look at this, right? So I never got that bearish confirmation to buy any shorts. We never broke below this, so I didn't buy it. Instead, we're continuing to move sideways. Now, I'm going to show you guys what this window looks like, because right now, we don't have bullish confirmation. That basically, it's going to be as simple as us breaking over short-term resistance, so within this retracement level, breaking over that, and then following the price higher with another simple retracement level, following the price higher, waiting for it to eventually top out, have a pullback, and not break support, whatever support level that is, as we create it if the price begins to climb higher. And it absolutely could. I mean, we had enough momentum to break into this resistance area, and we never really touched the 120 moving average. So there's still opportunity for this to want to go up higher, maximize the RSI to the upside, break that 120 moving average before it tops out and begins to move down lower. So the expectation for me, myself, and my own trading is I am waiting for a buy signal to continue buying shorts to profit off of any further downside by simply waiting for resistance to prove itself by topping out the price somewhere below 107K, and then creating as well as a kind of short-term resistance where we continue to see the price trying to, come down, have a little bullish correction, and then continue to fluctuate its way down until it passes the swing low. And then that's when I want to begin buying, because we can easily pump up, come down, still hold support, continue to fluctuate, or even, pump up, go up, pump down, and then push up much higher. And that's why I'm just keeping everything simple. I am not overthinking anything. I am not forcing trades or falling into any FOMO or hype. I'm simply just waiting for a break of structure to the downside, focused on this 103.3K level in order for me to want to continue buying shorts to come down into this level. And until we have bullish confirmation, and again, bullish confirmation one more time, it's just going to be breaking over short-term resistance and then trying to max out previous fib extension areas while at the same time following the price higher with a new retracement and seeing if the price can continue to hold that new level of support and continue to build on itself as the bears, or not the, bears, the bulls, begin to continue to put more volume into it to the upside. And it's as simple as that. So once that, if that were to happen, then cool. I didn't buy any shorts because I never got confirmation to buy shorts to want to see, you know, lower prices happen. We just don't have that. We don't have that. There's no reason to force it. I'm just repeating myself, but basically when that does happen, then yeah, shorts are going to be very attractive to try to, break 100K real quick. And then if we were to go up, well, that's why we wouldn't buy shorts. Instead, we wait for bullish confirmation to begin accumulating more longs or opening new long positions if anyone hasn't already opened one, to take advantage of the rest of the bull run. But basically, until we have that bullish confirmation, eyes are for down here. And at any point, because right now there's a lot of mixed news and there's a lot of like positive and negative views, and investors are still trying to, digest on what this interest rate environment really looks like after today's meeting. So it's as simple as just waiting for the price to have a break of structure and then confirming that that break of structure has enough volume behind it to continue in whatever direction it's going to go. So I'm still eyeing the purple area, and in this window that I'm this last chance to buy Bitcoin. I mean, right now it's a really good time to buy. In my opinion, we're below 110K. I believe Bitcoin go much higher throughout this year, much higher. Um, so at that point, yeah, it's a great time to at least accumulate some background multi-month long swing trades. But when it comes to short-term trading, um, and taking advantage of short-term fluctuations, and if we don't get that bullish confirmation, which I don't think is as likely as us breaking or having a bearish break of structure to the downside, but this window is, I mean, soon enough, we're already like halfway through the year basically. So that bullish momentum for the rest of the bull run would eventually carry. And it can even start before, in my opinion, it can obviously start before the first interest rate cut, eventually later this year, and it's still expected to have one maybe as early as fall. But we can start seeing that bullish momentum build even before that. But the thing is, since we don't have bullish confirmation, the pathway to the downside is still, it's very close. It's still an aggressive fall because even at the bare minimum of this area, it's basically 5% downside. And then of course us coming down to the 0.5, somewhere between 90 and 95K, it's going to be like 10% down. So the thing is that this window, in my opinion, I don't think it's going to last very long. It's going to be a minute because we have a lot of consolidation. So there's a lot of, even amount of bulls and bears kind of fighting each other. So we're not seeing break of structures just yet. But when we do have a break of structure, and if it's bearish, I'll be buying shorts and I'll be looking to sell in the purple. And then I'll be looking to then convert that into longs and continue to accumulate that swing position. So, to take profit off of, the price going much higher. So the thing is, like, the move down, in my opinion, going into the purple is going to take longer than the actual fluctuations we have in the purple deep value, 85 to 100K. The amount of time I believe the price will spend within this deep value area is going to be much less than the amount of time it will take for the price to come down into this area. So again, that's just what I'm looking for. And one thing I really want to point out real quick, this has nothing to do with Bitcoin, but it's really like it's really good. I'm gonna see if I can find it for you guys. The BRKB, Berkshire Hathaway B shares. I can't seem to find the right one. Shoot, I can't find it. Okay, basically, actually, I think I can look it up here. Yeah, here we go. So, from the high, BRKB is down 10%. I'm not, you know, um, not noticing other opportunities outside of Bitcoin. Like BRKB, in my opinion, being down 10% is a very, very attractive potential purchase for my outside of crypto portfolio. So I just want to point that out in case any of you are interested in BRKB. I'm not telling anyone to buy it, but to me it looks very, very attractive. I'm just sharing my opinion. But yeah, guys, when it comes to Bitcoin, again, keeping it super simple, I'm waiting for a bearish confirmation of the swing low here being broken in order for me to want to buy shorts. Because today, if I was ahead of myself and if I was forcing a trade, I'm like, oh, the price is going down, I'm gonna buy some shorts because look, it's going down. Guess what? It never broke the swing low. The price went up higher. We need that confirmation, or at least I need that confirmation to make well-informed trading decisions and not trade like a maniac. Instead, trade responsibly. So if we don't get that bullish confirmation, like I showed earlier, any further upside, again, I'm looking for 107K personally as a potential top for this corrective move higher because we do have, I mean, it can even go all the way up to like 108, 108.5K. It's very much possible. Imbalance up here. I mean, if it goes into this area, chances are we'll just have a bearish corrective move within the rally, and then it's probably going to push up higher to like 110K, or even, at that point, well, we're looking at invalidating this area potentially. But if, that's just speculation, it hasn't happened yet. So as of right now, I'm going to let the price go up as high as it wants or whatever. It's going to do whatever it wants to do. But I'm not buying shorts unless we break the 103.3K level. It's as simple as that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward to how Bitcoin's going to continue forward. And again, this window to buy Bitcoin is closing. It's not completely closed yet. We still have a decent amount of time, but it is closing rapidly. And with that said, in just my own personal opinion, the moment we break into the purple, I would not be surprised. I mean, we can go all the way down to like 85 to 90K, whatever. It doesn't matter. We can go as far down into this purple as Bitcoin wants to, but the recovery higher, and the recovery out of it, in my opinion, is going to be very, very aggressive and quick. Just because that's going to be very deep value Bitcoin, and a lot of that deep value Bitcoin has already been bought up. And last time I repeated that was when we were breaking below 80K. So we're seeing that happen again in a much higher level. So I don't think it's going to be very, very sustainable for Bitcoin to stay below 100K for too long. But again, we're still waiting for that bearish confirmation for us to go there. If not, then we're just going to continue to watch the price until we have confirmation on either side. And then I'll keep you guys updated from there. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.